So welcome back. Got Yasser Hussein and Andy Lucas. I had to redo Yasser's name. I copied and pasted it from the website. There's only one S in Yasser. So I'll have to redo the scoreboard. Andy beat Andy Jones in the first round. Yasser beat Aidan Hughes. Very good player is Yasser. Both from the same area. Both in the same team. White Rose. Down there in Ossett, West Yorkshire. Andy Apperton's place. So it's a shame they've met each other this early. Well, I'm saying this early. There was a qualifiers yesterday, so everybody's in a group of, is it 16? 2 matches to qualify for today's draw, and then it's a random draw, so you can draw anybody. The only guarantee, if you put your names on the same sheet to register for the singles, you won't play one of your teammates in the group qualifying stages. That's the only guarantee you get. After that, it's every man for himself. These are races to 3, only short races. And he's got to be one of the favourites to lift his title, but as I've just said, best of 5s, anybody's. One or two tuned in now. Yeah, Martin. Even you can last for a race to 3. Brutal. It's absolutely brutal. But you've got to bear in mind, I think there was 12 sheets of qualifiers to get down to the last 64. I think it's last 64. 20 years ago, Tom. More like 30. Yeah, which is why, I mean, it's, you don't see many repeat winners of this competition, especially over the last few years, because it is a brutal format. Which I suppose gives everybody a chance, and you're still going to get at the latter stages good players getting through, just not as many, or not guaranteed as many. Apologies if the microphone keeps going off as well. I'll keep saying it, but it's just copyright. The music's dead loud in here, so I think I had about 30 copyright claims on YouTube last Thursday. God knows how many since. Well, that was a bit of a wild one. 50 years. I didn't want to say that, Steve. I was actually thinking maybe 50 years, but so you play the plant. Not too sure if the bottom one, I don't think that bottom one of those two next to the yellow goes to the right centre. So he's either going to try and develop, knowing Andy he will. Let's have a look what he's left with. Well, I'll tell you what, he tried it there. I don't know if he meant to play it off the yellow though. It's not like him. No, does that top one go? That top one might go to top left. Sorry, top right. Oh, they both went. By the looks of it. So this is looking like 1-0. Andy Lucas. You can't see him missing from here. Not long since off the plane from Malta. Came back last night. Straight into the qualifiers here. Cheers, Richard. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else feel free to share? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bit of complacency there from Andy Lucas. Not like him. That finish was pretty basic really. Once he landed on the one to the top, to the right centre, and there's the one over the top right. But, made a mess of that one. Yasser should take these now. Andy now playing out of the White Rose with his England compatriot Andy Appleton. Steady as you go from Yasser. Just this black. Take the first frame. Well played. Ryan Bodsworth is in the chat. Did you get through, Ryan? I think I saw your name in the draw earlier. That's if you're not in the arena somewhere and you can't hear me. He was playing John Fenwick. So, he asked to break. The break marker's wrong. I thought. Yeah, mate. Somebody else at it. I wonder if I put a sign on it. Somebody else at it again. Blimey, I can't turn it back for a second. I was going to say, I wonder if I put a sign on it, please place your drinks in queues on this camera table here. With a big massive tripod and camera on it. They might not. Anyway. So then he goes and puts his jumper on there. Yeah, it will do, Lincoln. Obviously, you've just joined us. It's only because there's music in here, and we'll just get shut down with copyright with all the music. Just unfortunate. It is what it is here at the Norbreck. Music is all part of the competition. It's not a silent competition like most other tournaments. This is all about the beer, the music, and a little bit of pool. You can tell him that, Dave. Actually, I hadn't seen him for quite a few years, and then I don't know if it was last year or the year before I saw him, and I thought, wow, I didn't even recognise him. I thought, who's that? I'm sure I know him. He'd lost so much weight. Done well. So, yes, having a good look at this. Lincoln, the only way you can play in singles at BAPTO or Golden 8 Ball is to be part of a team in the event, unless you're one of the lady players, and then you get special privileges. You don't have to be part of a team. That's only to make the numbers up. So you need to get a team together. I don't know where you're from, but you need to be quick as well on registration day. 27 minutes last month. Was it last month? Month before? About 6 weeks ago. The registrations for next year's Golden 8 Ball in June next year went live. 27 minutes. It was sold out, and there's a massive waiting list. Hence the reason why it could well be 3 weekends next year. You heard it here. 3 weekends. Get yourself in with Tommy Dolan. He's normally here. I don't know what's happened to him. I've not seen him on Facebook at all for a while. He's gone really quiet. It's not like Tommy. Hope he's all right. Yeah, and not just that. I mean, Yasser's just come through a tough first rounder as well. He had Aiden News, another one that was quite capable of making the final. And talk of the devil, he's just joined us. Good evening, Aiden. He is such a steady player, Yasser. He's caught that a little bit on the thin side. I don't know if he was just playing the snooker though. Maybe he was. Just caught the red first. Don't have to hit a cushion. Obviously he was snookered. Total snookered, so just roll up, and nice to see Darren Hebron has joined us on the stream. Well, in the chat. Watching. Hope you're okay, buddy. They're all joining. They're all joining in. Mr. Appleton. Good evening. We've had a nice time in Malta. Good evening, Garrett. Very good game. Very good. Solid player is Yasser. We all know about Andy Lucas. Nearly every tournament he enters, he gets to the final stages. apologises in advance anyway, just in case you were wondering why it does go quiet now and again. It's only because of the music here. Most of you regulars will know already. It's loud, and it's just copyright rules in it. Last week, like I said before, I must have had about 30 or 40 copyright notices on my YouTube channel alone. That was just one night. So back to the pool. He didn't hit that very well. So chance here for Andy. He's going to have to take a long one first. It's a straight knockout, it certainly is. No second chances at BAPTO. You have a win or you lose. So, got a couple of hundred watching now over the platforms. I am streaming live to YouTube as well as Facebook, Twitch and Twitter, although it's not Twitter anymore. Some twit bought it and changed its name. So, oh, he's tucking himself back in there. Feel like he might still be down there in a minute. What did he foul? I didn't see that. What happened there? He kind of snoozed then. So one free shot, one visit for Andy Lucas. This is going to go 1-all. Calling it now. That's okay. Just drop the one in to the right centre now. Take one to the bottom left. And then he'll just work his way up the table. There's no flyers tonight as well. There's that many singles matches to get through. They'll be playing right down to, I think, either the quarters or the semis. Maybe even the final, depending on how quick they get through it, but there's a lot to be played. I'll be streaming till about midnight-ish. So I'll have a few more for you. Apologies for that. Not quick enough. Not as quick as Andy. He's not messing about here. He never does. So he's black for 1-all. Well played. So, Andy to break. Scores level at 1 frame all. Race to 3. He's gone dry. Oh, he hasn't. A red dropped in the middle. Now then. Yellows look half decent. Just a 2. In the middle on the right hand side there. That look a little bit awkward. Other than that, everything's got a pocket. If he didn't have the red just below the white here, he might have gone reds. He might still go reds. He has. Now then, does that pass the yellow? I don't think it does. It may well do. Let's see. Flew in. No, the Websters aren't here this time round. I think they was here in June for the second weekend. But I'm saying no, I've not seen them anyway. I don't think they are. I've not seen anything to do with the Butchers. So, times are hard. I'm saying that, I'm just... yeah, it's not like the Butchers not to be represented at BAPTO. Dave Lee's asking what cue does Andy use? I don't know, but I really don't know. Maybe one of his teammates can tell us that's in the chat. Maybe Andy Appleton might know. I've no idea. It doesn't look a fancy one, let's put it that way. And I suppose when you've got the talent that Andy's got, you don't need fancy keys. It's not hand spliced. I can tell you that. It's made by a machine. I think they're all made by machines, but it looks like a rack cue. It does look like a rack cue. Probably out of his local at Wisbeach before he moved to West Yorkshire. I don't know. So Yasser's in again. Big frame to win this. To go one up with cheater plate. Puts the pressure on your opponent. Only 100% a racker. Oh yeah, I think, well, it may well be. I'm going to try and have a look in a minute. So it's popped. Now then. He's just doctored out this. There you go. It does look like a rack cue, I must admit. And like I say, it doesn't really matter. You know, people spend hundreds and thousands and not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds and thousands on queues, you know, but sometimes they don't even work for them, you know. I think, did Andrew not used to use a right queue at one time? Or something like that? Cheap £10 queue or something? The one that got pinched? Correct, Andy. Correct. And you're one of the wily old Indians that's still firing, buddy. So, that's it. Looking now. Has he gone far enough? I think he has. So just put himself one frame away from victory. Wants to be pretty straight, and he is. Just to draw the white back a few inches. Roughly where he is now will do him. As you can see, this corner pocket, he's waiting for that black. Doesn't need to hit it too hard. Where's he going? Where's he going? Yes, sir. Dear, oh dear. It's not like you. I think he's still going to go to the bottom right here, but he's made that a lot more difficult than need be. He's having a look. He still goes, obviously, but it's just a lot tougher. He hasn't got to worry about the white. That's not going anywhere near the middle pocket. So, that's why I kept it like that, because I wasn't sure which pocket he was going for. But he nailed it in the middle. 2-1 up. Advantage, Yasser Hussain. After this match I'll have a 10-minute break, and then we'll have some more singles action for you. I think we're going to be going right, I don't know what time I'll stream to, around about midnight, maybe a bit later, but we'll be going right down to the last 8, maybe last 4 tonight, and that'll be finished off on Saturday night. So Yasser Hussain to break, leading 2 frames to 1 in a race to 3. If he gets one off to break here, well, he did get one, the wrong one. White straight in the middle pocket. Might even have a ladies match on for you later as well. There's some good lady players here this weekend. I'm not too sure when you're going to play the ladies final. That could be tomorrow night. It could even be tonight. I'll go and find that out when I go and take a break after this match. But we might have one or two of the ladies games on, or at least one of them anyway tonight. I'll try. Got the mixed doubles as well. That starts tomorrow. The 5-man team event here at the Norbreck. It's a busy weekend. So Andy Lucas at the table needs to win this one and the next, or he's out. Play the plant, playing this into the cushion, kick the yard out the way. He's gone a little bit too far with that red. He'll not be happy with that. Somebody's turned the music up. Yasser straight out of his chair. He's not got a good layout, but he likes to stand in front of the camera. Somebody has turned that volume up there. Piercing now. So the object there was to, well, obviously snooker, but leave it as tight to them two yellows as possible, just to make it a lot more awkward. He's left a edge sticking out, so there's no problem for Andy there. Now then, what's Yasser going to do? He's going to take this one down to the bottom left, kick the red out of the way. Big pocket. Red's bound to go into the two yellows if he comes cushion first. Blimey. Who's turning that music up? Oh, it's getting louder and louder. Yasser's having a right good look at this. He's taking his time here. I actually thought he might play the one. He's playing it into the middle, but I thought he might play it down and get this red out of the way, split them two yellows up. I think he might have been playing into the red and yellow and black there. That yellow must go past the red. Again, the one next to the black doesn't look like it goes in the middle pocket, but I don't know if he was looking at playing it off the red or maybe he was. He's obviously planning his route. It's a good job there's not a stop clock on this, Yasser. It's a nice touch. Just enough to nudge the red out of the way, stop the white in the bottom rail. Now then, this must go in past the red, or even off the red. If it goes off the red, then he's opening the pocket up for the other yellow. Nice to see Luis Perinelli in the chat. Haven't seen you for a while, buddy. So, he's still got the awkward one next to the black there. That's going to take some getting. Unless it does go, unless it goes in the middle. Just a little bit of music in the background, Richard, just a little bit. Blimey. But you can probably hear it now. That's why I can't leave my microphones on too loud. You get so many chances. I've been lucky over the years, to be fair. But I normally just connect this speaker behind me and I forgot all about it. Last weekend on this. I haven't got any big step ladders now, so I've got to live with it. And normally I get away with it because this one's not blaring away behind me. Oh, he's missed a pot. He had to follow it through to nudge the black to get a bit of space and create the angle, but he didn't get either really. So Andy will take full advantage of this. This is going to all. So, just pretty basic stuff now for Andy. Last two balls to level the scores up. Two. Both players shaking hands, wishing each other good luck for the final frame. Yeah, neither of these two would want to draw each other so early on in the comp. Obviously, they'll have liked to have drawn each other in the final, though. See Yasser coming up over there. I just caught his attention. I didn't see it before. But, he's had a brand new jumper on. And, I told him before he started. He's got a bit of fluff at the side of his face when he took his jumper off. And he's sat there in the corner. He's got a big black piece of fluff on his head, like Tufty. So he's just come running over. I just pulled it off for him. So he must have had it on his head a while. I didn't even notice. So everybody will be looking back on stream now, see if he was playing the first 3 frames with a bit of fluff on his head. So the get ball. Ooh, that's come out okay. You may well. Can he get through to the one over left centre? Can't really tell from there. But I think he might be able to, you know. And if he can, this is a chance. It is 2-2, and he's just forgot to put his score on. If I get his attention, I'll just remind him. I can't do it now because I've turned the screen round for the players to do it, just in case I need to nip out somewhere. I've let him know. He'll change it in a minute. Just waiting for Yasser to finish his break off. Oh dear. So it is 2-2 Andy Lucas. He'll have forgot again how he's concentrating on the job in hand. So this final frame. I think it might be over. He's having a good look. He'll be working his route out. Nice to see one or two have joined us now. Nearly 300 over the platforms to watch. Conclusion of this match. Race to 3. It is 2-all, and he's just forgot to put his score on from before. He'll not even update it now until he finishes this break. This could be end of match. Ooh. Now then, He's gone too far for the middle, I think, and he's not gone far enough to the bottom left, so he's going to have to nip this back in. Going bottom right, he is. He's a little bit out of sorts. He's going to have to take the one down the bottom rail here, I think. Or does that go past your head into the middle? I don't know, he's looking at it. I think the one down the rail is the one. Bottom right. But I'm not going to argue whichever way Andy goes. Bottom right, it's got to be bottom right, surely. It's not. Use the yellow to hold the white. So it's going to be left centre. Then it's going to be bottom right, surely. So just this last red and the black to progress into the next round. I'm not too sure what stage we're up to. I think it will be down to the last 16 then, or the last, it won't be quarterfinals. I think it'll be down to the last 16. I'll go and check. Well played, Andy Lucas. 3-2 winner. Both of them each giving a big embrace there. Two good buddies. Could have gone either way that match. Oh, as you can see there, 3 frames to 2. Andy Lucas, well played Andy. Unlucky Yasser had a chance. Just fell a little bit short at the end, but we'll be back. I'm going to take about a 10-minute break. We'll be back with some more singles very, very shortly. See you all very soon. Don't forget to watch out for the live link notification, because we should have some decent matches tonight in the singles. Unfortunately, those that are just joining us, the match is just finished. Andy Lucas 3-2 winner over Yasser Hussain. But I will be back in a bit with some more singles action, so don't go too far away.